Okay, this one. Fine. See, it's added to my collection. Okay, just not this radio. Yeah, that's a little bit better, in my opinion. Let's go. To the meeting point. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Probably a good idea to save here.
Are you V?
Yeah.
Please step in the vehicle.
Sure.
Okay.
Hello, V. I'm Jefferson Perales. You've already spoken with Elizabeth, my wife.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Perales. Mrs. Perales?
Right again, Liz. You see, my wife is a great judge of character. Said this would work. Now I see why.
What's the job?
So, what do you got for me?
Carter, let's go.
Elizabeth?
Well, as you're probably aware, Mayor Lucius Rhine recently passed.
We want to know how, why, whatever else is pertinent.
Yeah. But his death was no secret. The media missed something.
It was all over the news.
Of course it was. Media feasted for weeks. Pieces like that are their lifeblood.
Right. Think they missed something?
We have reason to believe they did, yes.
Far as I know, case is closed already.
It is. Of course, the police wrote it off as natural causes. Rhine passed at home due to a cardio implant malfunction.
But we're left wondering about the cyber psycho attack at City Hall a few days earlier.
The police say it was completely unrelated.
Does this got anything to do with the upcoming election?
These suspicions of yours wouldn't have anything to do with the upcoming election, would they?
Of course they would. If Lucius Rhine was murdered, we want to know. Need to know.
What makes you think the cops got him wrong? Got any evidence?
Shortly before Rhine passed, he made cuts in the NCPD budget. Perhaps got on someone's bad side that way.
In any case, we have the cyber psycho attack on a BD.
Our chief of security scanned it but didn't find anything out of the ordinary, so to speak. We need a braindance editor, a real one. It's raw footage.
The brain dance. It has to be back where it belongs today, or a lot of people will be in a lot of trouble. If you agree to help, you can see it right now.
Where do you get it?
Where'd you get the scroll?
Ryan was making a public appearance. BD scrolling standard procedure for events like that. Following the attack, the NCPD impounded the footage as evidence.
We had to pull many strings to extract it.
Okay.
Alright, see what I can do.
Excellent. We'd be happy with any find that would clarify things, alleviate lingering doubts.
Let's go in and take a look.
Well, what do we got here?
Question is, what are you doing here?
My brain too, isn't it?
Yeah, partially, I suppose.
And this time, don't go scrolling every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall. Let's make it PG.
Stop. And interesting. Now switch layers. Stop. Still need right.
Second conference in 3 days. No idea what this blitz is for.
That's why I'm mayor and you're not. Now's when we need the visibility.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
I'll rest tonight. My room at the Red Queen's race is ready.
Yes, of course.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Red Queen's race. Cause any interest in Zaps?
Sure, bunch of old Brit farts in powdered wigs shouting, "Off with their heads!"
You know, you're allowed to say you don't have a clue.
Now, back. Let's see. What do I have? Scan this as well.
They left literally seconds before the attack. Looks planned. Like it was done on purpose.
That or the psycho saw his chance and took it. Don't get paranoid on me.
Maybe. And there's still something there. How do I rewind? Like this. Stop.
Who's the Hulk guy?
No idea, those ass clowns are all the same.
No idea what this blitz is for.
Okay. What else? Any clues?
Wait, it's important. Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security. Preem, do it after the conference.
Cop wanted to tell security something.
Probably that he was standing by to lick Ryan's butthole.
Stop. What do I have? This.
Terminal crashed right as he went through the gate. Glitch was no accident.
Nah, seen stranger coincidences.
Like?
Like when you bang some chick and then her sister later, same night. And it turns out they're both sisters of God.
Did that really happen to you?
Nah, but it could've.
Oh, maybe. Let's switch here-ish. What do we hear? Hi. Okay. Can I scan it?
Preem, do it after the conference.
The tune. Don't recognize it.
Tune.
What he's humming.
Wouldn't call that a tune.
He's really into it.
Some sort of maniac, maybe. Back to it. And a little bit back this side. What can we see here? Anything of interest. Stop. Should be in his view, more or less.
Could have chromed half the city with what he was packing.
Probably what happened. Body disappeared from the morgue, sight unseen. And then some pig got himself a new set of wheels and an ugly-ass suit.
Know that? Or just talking out your ass again?
Once you've seen all I've seen, don't need to know things to know them. People are the same everywhere.
Okay, it's coming out your ass. Oh, well.
Yep, going down. Down. Okay. And off recording. Think we got everything that we could, right? Back to the real world.
You're here. Fantastic.
Hello.
Any thoughts? Did you see anything suspicious? Anything at all? Or are we paranoid? Is
Whole thing
everything
stinks worse
all
than
right?
Coronado Bay in July.
Huh. So suspicions confirmed. Any questions at this point?
What's the Red Queen race?
Red Queen's race. What is it?
Got me. Never heard of it. Sorry.
Who's Holt?
Who's Holt?
Ryan's deputy. And his bulldog, so to speak. Running in Ryan's place now.
The conference. Why was it held?
For no particular reason. Ryan liked the sound of his voice and seeing himself on TV. That sort of thing. As far as I recall, the drop at Night City's violent crime rate was the excuse for this one. Ryan came out to tout it.
Sorry, drop?
Ryan reclassified Pacifica an independent district. Stats for that part of town stopped counting.
Ha, clever.
And cop who saved Ryan. Who is he?
Cop who saved Ryan. Know anything about him?
Detective River Ward. Good guy. We worked a few cases together. If you want to talk to him, I'll put you in touch.
Mayor's personal security also in CPD?
Mayor's hustle. They in CPD?
No. All handpicked by Holt. And on a corpse payroll. But there are ex-cops among them.
And who's got access to the security terminal?
Anyone else besides Ryan's detail have access to the terminal?
NCPD. That's it.
Sheesh. Ward had great timing. Either has crazy good luck or had a source. Got good info. I'm gonna need some of each.
Well said.
Sending you his deeds. If you need anything else, let us know. We'll help.
Okay. You go there, I suppose, and I'll talk to Detective Ward. And that's that part. Oh. No, I don't need this car. They look luxurious for me. Okay, let's maybe call Detective Ward, or River Ward.
This is Ward. Who am I talking to?
Name's V. Looking into the death of one Lucius Ryan.
Wonder why. You're not a cop.
Jefferson and Elizabeth Perales hired me to do it.
Presumptive mayor sniffing around his predecessor's untimely death? Interesting.
Done some digging, got more intel. Also interesting.
All right. I'm headed to Chubby Buffaloes.
Be there, stat.
Okay. I'll go there, I suppose. And where is that exactly? Oh yeah, that's exactly at the point to which I can fast travel. So, that's a lucky coincidence. Yes. Choose my destination, this one. And we're here. Before I'll go in here, I'll probably save. That's always a nice thing to do. Pretty useful if you're funking stuff up every now and then. Okay. Oh yeah, here's our detective.
Someone here to see you, looks like.
Wonder what about?
You River Ward?
In the flesh. V, right? My partner, Detective Hunt.
Okay. Thanks for agreeing to meet.
You really intend to work with a merc?
Don't know what I intend just yet. For now, I'm gonna see if I hear anything new about Ryan's death.
You back on that? Boss already told you to drop it. I can say it again. You know he hates to say things twice. And if you couldn't give a rat's fat ass about any of that, heed my advice, as your friend. So let the case go.
You see me do anything? Just sitting here, sipping coffee, listening to gossip.
Fine. Do what you want. not about to be part of this. Gotta go get my little girl anyway. And you two at least find a quieter corner. Wouldn't want to be overheard.
Okay, now I can see it.
Okay. Talk.
Yep.
For the attack, you wanted to talk to Ryan's hustle. Get some info to him. What was it?
You know what? Con was right. Acoustics are a little too good in here. Got my car outside.
Okay, sure.
Well, let's go in a quieter place. Because this TV or whatever is way too loud in my opinion. Oh, that's the car. That pickup truck. Get in.
Some of the boys from the precinct saw Horvath around Arroyo, shooting up dumpsters, hollering how he's got to meet with the mayor. Brought him in.
Brought who in?
Peter Horvath, cyber psycho who attacked the mayor later. Took him downtown, but then he got lost before they could get his statement.
So you saw him as a potential threat, decided to warn the mayor. Just like that? Because you got a good heart?
Make it sound like that's something to be ashamed of.
Shamed? No. It's not something you see every day. Said he got lost. How's that happen? What's it mean?
It means someone didn't want him counting roaches in a cell that day. Before you ask me, no. I got no idea who. My turn. Why's Peralez looking at this now? Why does he want it done unofficial, on the hush-hush?
As I see it, Peralez is out to smear Holt.
So he thinks Holt's involved?
Dunno. But even if he's not, a murdered mayor isn't great optics for his deputy. Peralez could just be scared.
Doesn't want the job of a guy who just got carried out feet first.
Who would? Red Queen's race. Heard anything about it? Know what it is?
Maybe I have. Maybe I do. It got anything to do with Ryan?
Guy was headed there the day he died.
Fine. We're gonna see my CI. All I've heard is some fancy-ass club. No idea where to even look for it. CI might know. Then we'll go talk to the woman Horvath worked for. Or actually, we could see her first. Up to you.
Let's go see your informer. Club's a better lead.
Fine with me.
Okay, and probably skip right. Yep, here we go. Somewhere.
My guy works here. You go talk to him. I'll wait outside. Tell him Igor says hi. He'll know what it's about.
Igor. Okay.
He's your CI. Doesn't know me.
Well, last we met it didn't go so well. For him. People he ratted out got wind of it. I think you got a better chance of getting him to talk without me. At least voluntarily.
Well, makes sense. Mind telling me a bit more about him?
Who is this guy?
The proud proprietor. He's got all sorts of clients, and he's nosy as hell. So he knows all about everyone. Plus, he's a coward. Perfect combo.
All right. Wait here, then.
Yeah, let's take a look. After I save.
You looking for general inspiration or something specific? Because I can help with both.
Looking for a club. Red Queen's race?
If I was you, I'd try somewhere a little more welcoming. Lizzie's over in Kabuki is a good start. Or Clouds in Japantown.
Want an address?
Look, club's invitation only, right? You don't know the address, means you're not welcome.
Igor says hi.
No. Said I was done. I was out.
OMG.
Leave me the fuck alone, all of you.
Okay. Yeah, not going anywhere.
Piss off.
Relax. Just got one question to ask you. Nothing to see here, sir. Come on, ghost, I said.
Leave me alone, got it? Can't make me do a damn thing.
Rest assured, nobody will find out you talked to us. And this'll truly be the last time Detective Ward will visit you. Isn't that right, Detective?
Right. I swear it on the spirits of my ancestors. All we want is the courts for Red Queen's race.
All right, but this is the last time, for real. It's outside city limits. Near the river. Benita Street area.
You been there?
Made some deliveries. Goods. Sometimes peeps. I got no idea why you want to go poking around there. Club's empty. He shut it all down.
Shut it down. Before or after Mayor Rhine died?
Soon after, I guess.
Thanks, Neil.
My shit luck!
Yeah, my dude.
Well, that's what I call a breakthrough. Seems promising, but I'd still hit that market.
Market?
Horvath's employer, one I mentioned before. I just wouldn't let that lead drop.
Okay. Let's go see this market of yours.
We gonna take my car?
Sure. Thanks.
Okay, let's get in. You're the one who's driving, because I'm not gonna bother myself with it, right? And maybe AI is a better driver. So, magical teleport.
A good 90% of any detective's job is talking. But you know that already. Must say, you're kinda natural.
Hey, Specky. Nice to see you.
And the other 10%. What's it consist of?
Writing reports.
And, who are we talking to this time?
So, who are we supposed to talk to? Cyberpsycho's boss, you said?
Christine Markov, 42. File has her as Horvath's sole employer. Sole contact, too, actually. Come on, V.
Okay, another talk. Over here-ish. I think I maybe even was here, and in some other Chinese market of sorts. Maybe it's Japanese? I don't know, I can tell it apart.
No idea who we're looking for. Gonna have to ask around. I'll start from the left. You take the right.
Ask about Christine Markov.
It's all a shitstorm anyway.
Hi.
We got a problem?
Nope. Oh yeah.
Christine Markov?
No, but I know who she is. Stand with the pet over on the other side. No, she's over there. Stall with the pet.
Thanks.
Okay. I know I got the lead. Interesting. Can I just pass it? Well, sort of.
Okay, you gotta go.
Here?
You Christine Markov? We have some questions.
You badges?
Looking for data on Petar Horvath. Worked here, apparently?
Yeah, he did. Then he stopped working, started making fucking speeches all the time.
Horvath make good scratch here? Could have bought this whole market with the chrome he was packing.
Oh yeah, made scads on scads here. Motherfucking millionaire, like we all are.
So where'd he get the eddies? Know anything?
Look, If I knew, I wouldn't be here selling scop to tower trash. I'd get myself an AV, fly my fucking slim ass out of here. Peter showed up one day with all that. Extra worked up, too. Whacked enough that I asked him where he got it. He said somebody finally seen what he was worth. And then he launched right into one of his tirades.
When did the weird behavior actually start?
When you're talking about Peter, weird doesn't mean what it means for everybody else. Horvath never was completely normal. For the post-jail Horvath versus the pre-jail Horvath, gonks both, but completely different gonks.
These speeches, what did he have to say?
Ryan, corpse got him by the balls and cock, but he still managed to fuck me. His motto.
Why do you have it in for the mayor?
Ha! Looking for reason in that whack job? Probably thought Ryan was talking to him through the TV, promising all sorts of shit, then ceasing to give a fuck. Look, I told you what I think. In Horvath's world, everybody was out to get him. Lucius Ryan was out to fuck him, then get him.
So as Horvath saw it, who else had it in for him?
Besides Ryan? Madame President, mostly. Then Arasaka, the Giza, and when he died, it was his son's turn. Would that be all, detectives? You're spooking my clientele.
Somebody
Okay.
finally seen what he was worth. Horvath had sponsors.
Yeah.
We might have guessed as much.
Might seem like we didn't get a lot out of that. But sometimes intel makes sense once you got some context. Say, for instance, somebody says they got a headache. Minor detail. Means nothing, right? Usually, sure. But then the guy waltzes straight into oncoming traffic. A neighbor remembers someone had worked on the air conditioner in the guy's unit. Guy whose head always hurt. Accident? Coincidence? Or maybe air-dispersed poison. A deliberate hit.
You actually caught a case like that?
No. Made it up. Still... Oh, great. Let me handle this, V. Step aside, Lug. Your boyfriend got sent up for years. Doubt you want the same.
Gentlemen, chill, please.
Jump, clown! Jump!
You really want to die today?
Let's get this party started! Ha ha ha!
Okay, okay.
God damn it, V. Told you I'd handle it.
Walking the streets with you? Downright unsafe. Gotta beef with all gangs or just the tigers.
Look up. What do you think? Gotta report this. Okay. Red Queen's race now. First, I gotta clean up the mess you made. We'll meet there.
Okay, sure. Now we need to go to the address. Well, let's at least see where is that. Okay, well, at least I got some nice stuff. Maybe I'll just upgrade my clothes if I can. Let's see. Quickly. Yeah, a bit more parts now. A little bit more. And I got level, right? Okay, sure. That means we're back. That's just a perk point, but still. 15% more damage to human enemies. And movement. Well, let's do this first. That's nice. Now, hide the stuff and heal myself with something cheap. Yep. This will do. And go over there-ish, but of course. I want to do it in a quick way.